Hello to my Scorpios. This is Queen Amara coming to you with your general reading. Scorpios, let's get right into your reading. All right, let's just dive right in. This is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Sending you all lots of love and light. If it's nice where you are, please get out and enjoy the weather. Soak up as much sun as you can, if you can. Soak up the sun. All right, let's get into it. So, what's happening in the current situation for my Scorpios? What is happening in the current situation with my Scorpios? Like, in other words, what's happening with Scorpios? So, somebody is inspired to move on from something. This is Three of Cups here. You're in a posture of gratitude that something is behind you. Something is behind you with three energies. Something is behind you, right? So, possibly with an Empress. Secret. Somebody could have a lot of secret gifts, but something is behind you. So, yeah, something is behind you. So, what crosses or what problems, obstacles could be standing in your way? This energy could be standing in your way. Something never said could be standing in your way. This Empress energy. So you're grateful if something is behind you, but it can also be an obstacle for you moving forward. Yeah, this card flipped upside down. So the distant past. Somehow you may have cost somebody a lot of money. That's what somebody's saying. You cost somebody a lot of money. This is a Nine of Pentacles here, in reverse, right? Yeah, so maybe somebody could be saying your ego. Maybe somebody is saying basically your ego, from the past, like when something ended and like somebody stopped spending time, around you or whatever, and them, somebody moving on, and, their financial situation changed. Could have just like sent somebody, just nine is like the death, it's completion, release, acceptance, reflection, fulfillment. Somebody could have felt like their financial situation changed because somebody else cut them off, like their worth or something. But see, it's not just money, it's even self-worth. Like somebody could have felt like because somebody cut them off to the death of them, they were going to get somebody back. Like them, their kids, their whole bloodline, they're going to get somebody back, right? So that's the distant past, right? And that flipped out in reverse. You might feel like somebody called somebody some. It's almost like saying that somebody invested in someone to help them grow, and they caused them some kind of loss, and that's going to be repaid. Like, I'm going to repay you back until I die. That's the number 9. I'm not going to stop until I create some kind of loss for you. If you have kids, it could be a man or a woman. If you have kids, grandkids, whatever, I'm not going to stop until basically I make you feel the way you made me feel. Because we're talking about emotions. We're talking about water, right? That's emotions, right? Until I end. 9 would be end your financial independence. Like you need to depend on, make sure you need to depend on somebody. Like this is just like wild. Like, good grief. All right. I don't know if somebody's doing this to you or this was whatever, but yeah, something is pretty intense. Anyway, so the recent past. What is the recent past? Recent events and the impact on Scorpio situation? What in the world? Oh. So we talking about number 7. Something is so something inspired spiritually, peace, truth. Some kind of truth came out. Somebody could have said something, or somebody could have heard something, like your ancestors are talking to you. Your ancestors are telling you to recall your energy when something is closed out. Like, I'm not sure somebody's like, I hope somebody's hearing this. Like, it's your ancestors. Like, Seven of Swords here is, um, Swords energy connects us with winter, right? Connects us with winter, but it says like weeks ago, like, it's almost like for 7 weeks, in the winter time, whatever winter time was, for wherever you are. It's like Source kept telling your ancestors, just like it's like when somebody could have been in the house, like during the winter time, wherever you live, and this person has on a hoodie and they have on like boots and whatever. Like it's like somebody's ancestors kept saying like during the winter time, because somebody looks like they were outside. See, this person has like they outside. Your ancestors just kept telling you that you're cold-hearted, like you're doing an injustice to yourself. It's almost like somebody's ancestors kept saying you're doing an injustice to yourself. You're being pretty cold about something. You're being real cold about something. Take your power back with you. Recall your energy. When you walk away from situations, learn how to recall your energy. It's like your ancestors kept talking and talking and talking. They were like telling you in a dream, recall your energy. And I'm sure if people are tuned into, I don't know what readers people are listening to, but when I say on my channel, when you assume somebody is talking about you behind your back, like if you're listening to, because I'm seeing this right here, this 3 right here. 3 of Cups is reflective, right? So somebody could be watching somebody on social media or like listening to somebody on a podcast. So y'all get the point. Like something is coming into like the vibration of sound in the water in your body, right? And it's kind of sitting there, right? And it feels like somebody's feeling like they're losing money, they're losing something, right? And something is growing, like it's causing somebody body pains or like back pains, or it's like somebody's talking. And this 3 right here connects us with Gemini. So we're not talking about a Gemini, but it's like every time somebody talks, somebody feels like somebody's talking about them behind their back. Water could mean like somebody is across a body of water. Like somebody could be like, depending on like where you live, like let's say for in the United States, you could be like across a bridge or across a, like across like where states are divided. You could be somewhere that close where it's just like a rocks throw away from somebody, like a hop, skip, and a jump. Like you could get in your car and be somewhere like an hour, 30 minutes, whatever a place may be. But somebody is saying somebody keeps leaving fragments of themselves every time they move on from something. Like somebody's leaving fragments of themselves instead of just praying about something. You're doing, whoever you are, you're going to be doing an injustice to yourself instead of raising your frequency. Let's say in my readings all the time, everybody who's talking about people are not making disparaging comments about people. So somebody, here's the 5 of Pentacles here. 5 symbolizes change, conflict, decisions, evolution, instability. It's like somebody, this kind of speaks to Chiron, which is currently retrograde in Aries. It's almost like somebody is saying, this is like we'll speak to like recent past here, where somebody's being real cold about something. And this right here speaks to your strengths. And so somebody is saying your strength is, believe it or not, somebody's strength is human's rejection is really God's protection. It's really somebody who, when you were kids, you may have felt like, okay, I was left out of stuff. But as an adult, you actually learn how to appreciate being kept out of stuff. Like, don't invite me if it's gonna be a whole bunch of drama going on over it. Don't invite me. You start to appreciate it in your maturity. Don't invite me. Listen, I don't need to be a part of something. That's somebody's strengths, and that's what somebody is not seeing. Somebody is not seeing what their strength is. Everybody that's talking about, when you hear snippets of something, this is heart chakra, which is developed between the ages of 22 to 40 something. Right? You don't know everybody's heart. The heart is tricky. You don't know people's heart. Somebody could be praying for you, which is the opposite of seven. And you could think somebody's praying on you. So if you don't know what people are doing, this person right here, you don't know what people are doing at night. People could be literally praying for you at night. But somebody can't come out of this. Somebody's feeling rejected from something. Like, yeah, here's the star card here. So Source is trying to, so the near future, your short-term future and how things might turn out if you don't change your direction. You could be affecting your friendships. You could be affecting your 11th house, literally be affecting your 11th house of like, you know, being left out of stuff in your own 11th house. If somebody doesn't do the purging, you know, like when the moon moves through your zodiac sign, that's the time to purge. Somebody could be literally left out of being connected, you know, with energies who also shine bright in dark spaces. Because somebody is just sitting at a, you know, low frequency of assuming every time somebody opens their mouth, they say something negative about somebody else. So, all right. So you're learning how to recall your power every time you leave a situation. Like every time you walk out of a room, you're not going to assume everybody's saying something negative about you, is what I'm seeing here in the cards. You know, feel like people are intentionally leaving you out of stuff. Okay? That's not always intentional. That's what you have a mouth for. That's what you can ask people. Like, that's what you can say. Hey, this right here? Like, let me give somebody an example. Like, if at work, because I'm seeing money here on the cards, so this is pentacles here too. Like this, so let's say, for instance, you are at work and your manager says, oh, we had a meeting at such and such time. How come you didn't show up at the meeting, right? Before you fly off the handle, check to see if they spelled your name right in the email. Check to see if you got the email first. Ask them what was the title of what was on the subject line, and check the spelling of your name. There could have been something, or if somebody sends you something, check the address. What address did you send it to? Right? It literally could have been a typo. When did you? What day did you send it? Check your spam folders, all of that stuff. But somebody is still kind of going back to this emotion of feeling left out of stuff. When at this stage, somebody should want to be left out of certain things, like for real. So in that scenario, if it's somebody feel left out at work, the go-to is not always that. It should be like, oh, you know what? You spelled my name wrong on the email. Or no, I didn't get that particular one. Let me send you an email so for next time you could just copy and paste and make sure I get it. And that's that. I mean, it's whatever, it's a whole lot of workarounds. But somebody, you know, I'm seeing successful here. So here we have external, internal, whatever. Environment. So how other people and their energies impact your situation will affect your outcome. Yeah. I'm saying somebody from now on is, you know, your energy being directed outward. You opening up your mouth and talking. That's what I'm seeing. Somebody just feels left out of stuff. Like somebody's taking it back to their childhood. Just feeling like they left out. Thinking people talking about them behind their back. That's not always the case. Somebody's like, I had somebody back in court and they talking about, because I'm saying court specifically because of the number 7 that connects it with the justice card. I had somebody's back in court and I can't believe they talking about me. They're open enemy to me. That would be justice. That's Libra rules 7th house, and Libra is a justice card, right? And they talking about me behind my back and so and so and so forth. They leaving me out of stuff just with the wrong people. Your water is contaminated. Somebody could be around some really cold-hearted energies that feel like they got the key to your vault door, like the key to the next phase of your life, instead of somebody being like, wait a minute, hold on, let me hit a reset button here. Let me hit a reset button. If I've been around somebody since they were a kid, Like, for real. If I've been around somebody since they were a kid and I've seen stuff myself, that's what I'm saying. Like, anyway. Hopes and fears here. Your hopes and fears affect your past issue here. Yeah. Somebody is learning how to get focused. A fire has been put up under you to get focused, because Source is saying there's no way in the world something can go from 0 to 1,000. Whoever you are, looking at your cards here, because something is a current situation and it's affecting your future relationships, because somebody is just kind of sitting on something like this, like sitting on something and not speaking up. It's like somebody is still just kind of sitting there, like just in receiving mode, processing. And so it's like, no. It's time to purge all of that. Everybody's not talking negatively about people behind their back. You don't know what people are doing at night. Some people are genuinely praying for people at night. Like this right here, Lionsgate is on 8/8. And it's a double manifestation of things. And so somebody could be like praying, like, okay, to kind of get to the next phase of their life. So people are praying negative, they only hurting themselves. So it's saying this is what you have in common with somebody. It's like you're praying for some kind of success quickly. You know, you pray for some kind of success quickly. I feel like somebody is really saying, like, less sources will be done. So if somebody is being negative towards you behind your back, Source is going to expose it. Source is going to expose it. So if you can't pray nothing else, somebody going to start praying, let God's will be done. And that's going to just be that. If you that contaminated, yeah, it's the 8 of Swords. Somebody is going to look back. This is you and you, right here. This is you and you. You're going to look back and see how restricted you were by not doing the mirror work. This was in somebody's mind. This was in somebody's mind. By not just simply talking directly to someone. That was all in somebody's mind. Just sitting back and just in receiving mode. Listening to what people are saying around somebody behind their back. Like somebody was talking about you behind your back. And people just sitting there just in receiving mode. Just soaking it all in. Negative. So it's also saying you're going to keep your vibrations high. You're going to keep your vibrations high. And start praying. Start praying. Whoever these energies are. So, all right. Rest and rejuvenate. Somebody's getting out in the earth, doing some grounding. Somebody's getting outside. Somebody could be literally, this number 4 right here, like getting stable, like more secure, authoritative, more foundation, more structure, just getting out in the earth, like really just, if you're on the beach, maybe letting your toes touch the sand. If you're outside, maybe just getting out, going walking. You're going to be doing on nature walks, something where somebody could just be getting just a lot more stabilized, getting recharged from the earth. Yeah. Imagine if everybody thought everybody was talking about them behind their back. Who has that kind of time to be sitting there overthinking stuff? Like, so that's the outcome. You're going to be looking back and just saying, what in the world? Is what I'm seeing here in the cards. Let's see if there's a final number. 999. I am unique. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs so that you can make the best of life that is still fulfilled by only you. Yeah. If you know that you're a person who pray for people behind their back, and people assume the worst about you behind your back, so she's like, listen, just keep it moving. That is what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. See you in the next video. Bye.